How's it going, guys? A rare back-to-back stream. We streamed yesterday, did some alchemy, actually hit mythic yesterday, which was a bit unexpected, and thought we'd run it back with some standard best of three. I was kind of thinking the other day, like, whatever happened to Koth? I feel like there was I don't know if it was like a year ago where I don't know. There was a period where Koth got really popular all of a sudden, and then it just fell off, and nobody. I don't know. It just went away, and that was like the last we heard of Koth. So I'm gonna try running this Koth deck. It looks good. Like in theory, it seems good. I'm actually running Geological Appraiser. I feel like this card hasn't been played in forever too. It seems good to. Like, you could play an Appraiser and, like, get a Screaming Nemesis or a Forge out of it. That seems pretty good. I am trying out Kellen. I was a bit on the fence about this card. But, I don't know. It's a quality one-drop that can do stuff. Has some mana sink for us. And, yeah, I mean, that's the deck. I kind of threw together this sideboard. I think it's pretty obvious. Brother's Hood in, Pyroclasm, Ghost Vacuum, another Torch to Tower. But I was going to try this Razorkin Needlehead for maybe like black decks that are going to be playing Annex. Maybe punish decks for drawing cards. Basebind Tomb I'm going to bring in against Control. And then we have the Lynx. We'll bring this in against, like, obviously decks that just have a lot of non-basics. So that is the deck. I don't really know how it's going to go. I just tried this deck out while I was waiting for the stream to start. Haven't played this deck other than like 2 minutes ago. So, should be interesting. Off to a good start. Just a nice 0 lander. All right, we'll try this. I mean, this is actually a pretty nice curve. I just need to hit another land. And if they, like, play a creature, I could Lightning Strike it. Which they do. I'm actually think I'm going to block. Is that crazy? All right, come on, deck. Just give me a land. Thank you. Alright, well, it seems like they probably just have a bunch of Screaming Nemesis in hand. That's probably what's going on here. Are you going to kill my token? Okay, they want to draw a card. So that's why Scorching Dragonfire's in the deck. We can exile those Screaming Nemesis. If they played a monster, like a... what was it? Might of the Meek. Maybe their hand is kind of weak. It is a bit risky to Lightning Strike this. I think I'm going to just play the Forge. And the way they're passing priority, I'm guessing they don't have another spell. So we probably could have got away with killing the Swiftspear. There's the Nemesis. All right. Oh, did they draw another spell? Damn it. Man, I really need a land. I almost want to risk it. The smart play is probably just using Lightning Strike on the Swiftspear. Let's do that. We're probably dead here. Oh, maybe. Maybe not. Now we are. All they have to do is... I mean, we were just... I guess I should have waited to see if they blocked. We're just dead either way. So, Brotherhood End is good. Pyroclasm, torch the tower. Just give me all the burn. Probably cut some of these, some of these bigger spells. I think Cullen's actually probably bad in this matchup. Maybe I should just take this out. Good old mono red. Getting stuck on lands is not good for this deck. That's way too slow. I can't rely on like a 3-drop. I think I'm going to put back the Tyrant. Yes. Walk into my... hopefully they go like 2 1-drops here and I can have a big Pyroclasm. Well, if they have Monstrous Rage, then this does kind of bite me in the ass. And it kind of feels like they have a Monstrous Rage, because this is going to become a 3/3. We're lucky. Maybe they just have a Burst Lightning or something. Alright, I don't want to draw any more lands. Okay, I'm pretty happy that that's their play. Alright, thankfully we drew something. We play Screaming Nemesis right after they lightning strike us. That's pretty good. Damn it. There's the lightning strike. Way too many lands. I mean, a Koth would be like kind of good right now. They probably have Screaming Nemesis in their hand, but I'm going to go ahead and kill this. Nice. That was a good draw, at least. I mean, I don't think I need to change anything. We'll just try it again. Mono red, when they win the dice roll, is always tough. This hand is a bit of a tease. I guess I'll try it. I mean, not having, like, a burn spell on turn 1 is rough. Or a sweeper. That's really the deal. I guess I can discard a mountain here. Good thing we discarded a mountain. I don't think there's a way to win this game, to be quite honest. Surprised they didn't wait for me to block. They can only do it once each turn, so it doesn't matter. Well, maybe Appraiser hits Brother's Hood End and sweeps my board as well. That's just quality deck building right there. Alright, I'm at 4. They give the Hired Claw haste. It gets +1. Yeah, we're just dead. They just have to activate it. Oh, wait. They played Might of the Meek? We could have... Could we have survived there, then? No, it gets +1, right? Is Might of the Meek just mouse, or is it lizards, too? Now I can't remember. All right. I feel like I didn't even get to play Koth. I drew it in the last game, and then I would say that's probably a pretty rough matchup for us. Unless we're just like killing their 1-drops or sweeping things up into a Koth or something. Wow, standard best of 3 taking over a minute? God damn it, it's the same person. Fuck. I don't want to play... and they won the dice roll? That's disgusting. That is disgusting. Now I get to lose to mono red again. They just have, like, the nutty hand, too. Alright. Well, they have had the perfect curve, that's for sure. I thought if it gets exiled... Oh, I was wrong about that card. I thought it gets exiled, it doesn't do the damage. I have to read it again. Okay. Yeah, it takes the damage, then it gets exiled. Well, that shit sucks. There's no way to deal with Screaming Nemesis effectively, then. Alright, well, let's get ran over by mono red again. I guess that's why this deck isn't being played. Maybe that's why Koth isn't good these days. Koth just seems like incredibly clunky in this matchup. I'm going to leave the 1-drops in this time. Maybe we'll cut a Forge. I kind of cut another Koth. The sand is crap. But we need to draw, damn it. Playing this deck back to back is pretty tilting. All right, so Dragonfire can definitely deal with the Heartfire hero because it's not gonna die. I guess we'll play Appraiser and see what we get. There we go. Now our deck is doing stuff. Have I ever mentioned how much I hate mono red? I don't know if I've ever mentioned that. Man, I hate impending this now because I could just play it next turn, but I do not want that to grow. Good God. Well, I'm happy about that. Stop drawing stuff, please. Almost forgot to not to play my land first, and that would have been bad. Hey, there's a Koth right on time.
When this war is over, we will finally rest. Here comes the avalanche.
Don't draw anything. Oh, I'm surprised they didn't get rid of Koth. Great, another land. Okay. Well, I feel like we can always win when we're on the play. Two Kellens to sacrifice. I'm gonna try it. I mean, if essentially this is like a removal spell, right? Unless they can like pump this to 3, which they definitely can. Like one monstrous rage ends me here. That's a pretty lucky draw. I'm actually gonna see if they'll trade. Too bad this is legendary. Okay, that's actually perfect. That is actually perfect. No Screaming Nemesis. No Screaming Nemesis. Okay. I mean, that sucks, but it's not as bad as a Screaming Nemesis. I guess actually it might be worse because they get to use that every turn. That's a great draw. All right, we have drawn very well, actually. All right, we're gonna get. We might just get our revenge against Beowulf here. I can give this double strike next turn. Oof. Yeah, we gotta play that. Nice. Little revenge match. We got him. You love to see it. All right, can we play somebody else, please? Like, I don't want to play mono red 3 times in a row. There's probably a good chance, though. It's just going to be another mono red deck, right? All right, that time I found a match quick. We go first. Man, I need to draw lands, but this hand could be good. There's potential. All right, at least it's not mono red, so we have that going for us. Golgari? Golgari? I was gonna say, I actually really need to draw land here. I mean, if they had like a Glissa or something, it would be good. I can Lightning Strike into an Appraiser. Shitty thing about Appraiser is just dies the cut down too. I guess Torch to Tower isn't terrible since they have the Dread Knight. Are they're debating on using a removal spell on their Appraiser, I guess? I mean, this probably dies, but I'm gonna run it out. It's like they have to answer this, or it's just gonna be a lot of damage. Well, I think the test is I attack and then see if they want to kill it. And like in response to a removal spell, then I play the spells to kill the Preacher. I really want to play the Fear, but I don't know if getting rid of this Lightning Strike is worth it. That's 6 damage. That's 6 damage to the face. Oh. I only have one other twin flame tyrant. Of your best forge would be like the best draw right here. Or a Koth. I mean, that's not too bad. So now I can go get a mountain and then play the fear as well and draw a card. Nice. It's pretty easy to ultimate this thing. At this point, well, I guess since I have the fear, I would say like I could hold on to the mountains for when I get an emblem, but I think we're probably just gonna kill the Baloth then. Yeah. We've drawn pretty well. We've drawn pretty well for ourselves. Always love Bid Red. How's it been? We're currently 1-1. I played the same person twice that was playing Mono Red. We lost the first game and won the rematch. So we kind of just started. Oof. Alright. Just enough to kill him. So we're playing against, like, I guess Golgari that's hitting on Hopeless Nightmare with Baloth. I think we might want Scorching Shot here, because they're going to have Shieldreds. My plan was to bring in Razorkin Needlehead against this deck. I don't actually know if that's a good idea or not. Probably Maze Mind Tomb. I actually don't know if I want the Dragonfire or not. That seems a bit bad. I mean, Torch the Tower gets rid of the Mosswood Dread Knights. Might cut a couple lightning strikes too. All right. I think like this would be a good matchup for us. I think if we can hit like a turn 3 Forge, that's pretty hard for them to deal with. They didn't see a Forge last game though, so there's a chance like they don't bring in like the Paw Patch formation. We'll see. See how they sideboarded. Hey, there's a Forge. And no play, so we'll play our Tomb. A Glissa. Well, Glissa is problematic because I took out 2 lightning strikes. I mean, I can get it with the Overlord, but they are going to get a hit with it. I mean, these decks only play like 1 or 2 Glissas, right? Like, I didn't want to have 3 damage spells just rotting in my hand. Maybe Razorkin is just a bad card and I shouldn't be sideboarding it in against anything because it's trash and I should just leave the lightning strikes in. It's probably just a trash card. Okay, they have Terra Sunder. I guess they did. I think they saw an Overlord, maybe. Maybe not. I can't remember. Another Glissa? I mean, the Tyrant's probably gonna die. I'd rather play Tyrant when, like, God, never getting rid of these Glissas. Zombify, come on. I'm gonna block if I get the chance. I guess maybe I should have just left Screaming Nemesis up, because now they get to attack and kill the Overlord, which is pretty bad for us. I killed Glissa twice. I just couldn't do it a third time. Now I can. I can kill it a third time. They can't activate the Sanctuary and kill my Koth. And if that's how they want to spin their turn, I think I'm fine with that. Now we draw the Lightning Strike. And it costs 4 to activate. They have a... Do they have a cut down? We're in a... Excuse me. We're in a pretty good spot, I think. They left the Balos in. So this card isn't legendary, so I can play another one. So I can... I could kill the Baloth. Yeah, they're just dead. Double Lightning Strike. GG's. Well, it seemed like they were kind of playing more of a budget version of Golgari. I don't know. We take those, though. So we're 2-1. It's actually seemed like pretty decent so far. Well, this is what happened last time, where it like took over a minute to pair and then gave me the same person again. Because that person is probably queuing too. This is actually surprisingly a long wait time for standard on arena. Usually, like, I feel like these matches just pair right away. Maybe there's just a lot of people watching or playing early access right now. Or if you want to go down like the conspiracy route of my deck being kind of in the weaker card pool, maybe it's not pairing me up against the meta decks. Oh, come on. I guess we put back a Nemesis. I mean, this isn't terrible. Golgari again, huh? Forge is so good. Like, if their hand is just, like, cut down or go for the throat. Oh, that's a 3-4. I mean, see if they block. How do they know? Play this awkward second phase screaming nemesis. Ah, they have the frill back. Damn it. Who's playing frill back in the main deck these days? Oh, I didn't mean to play that mountain. I should have played a fountain port. I was dumb. Tilted from the frill back and drawing a mountain. Well, they're playing around Lightning Strike pretty hard. Alright, I don't think we could win. I would have to draw a Koth, probably. I think that's really like the only thing that might get me out of this. I mean, that's not bad. If this dies, I probably should just concede. I'm ready to concede. Oh, they didn't have it? Kicks command, oh no. Well, that's gonna kill my my dude. Alright, bro. So Scorching Shot. After this game, I gotta remember to take out the Razor Can. I think this card sucks. And I'm gonna bring in the Tomb. It's like they actually didn't play like anything but big stuff. I think I can cut a Torch the Tower and a couple of the Dragon Fires. I think I leave in the Lightning Strikes. I don't want to get destroyed by a Glissa. I think I should probably be playing Witchstalker Frenzy. We should definitely be playing Witchstalker Frenzy. Kellen has been a good blocker against mono red, or I shouldn't say good blocker, but it's been a blocker. It's been pretty medium. Duress? Oh, an elf, okay. Well, next turn I can deal with the Preacher, but they are going to get a trigger. All right, no follow-up play, please. That's a Dread Knights.
If there can be no victory, then I will fight against this.
Koth is going to die. But I can't let the Preacher just run wild, you know? No Tranquil. No! God, this card is absolutely a nightmare for me. It is an absolute nightmare for me. That's a big guy. It's not a great attack. It gives me Delirium. I guess that's the only good thing about it. Nice. We got a Wasted Duress. We got that going for us. All right. Well, let's see what Appraiser can do. Speaking of Kellen. Okay. Okay. Not a bad series of draws there. Like, that gives me a little bit of hope. That gives me a little bit of hope. No! Yeah, I gotta put in Witchstalker Frenzy after this, because Like, my removal does not line up well against Shieldred. It's always like a 2-for-1 no matter what. Damn it, another frill back? I don't know, I think Kellen kind of sucks, huh? Does Kellen just suck? Let's, yeah, we're just, I mean, we're just gonna die that game. I'm not gonna waste too much time. Let's take out the Razorkin. Put in a Witch Stalker. Alright, I need like a way to kill stuff that's like 4 and 5 power toughness. I almost put in Dragon Master Outcast instead of Kellen. But it just dies so easily. It was a consideration though. Alright, so we've played Mono Red twice and we've played Golgari twice, and we've split those games, both of the games. Won the dice roll. You love to see it. And it's a 1-lander. I mean, this hand's really good if I can hit another land and I can, like, find more lands with the fear of missing out. But we know how that story ends, don't we? It's always like the next draw, huh? It's always the next draw. I'm gonna play right into a Burst Lightning. Okay. They didn't have it, thankfully. A Dollmaker. I think I'm just gonna play the Screaming Nemesis here and attack. And then next turn we'll play Overlord, kill the Dollmaker. Or something better, maybe. Oh, that's dirty. Guess we'll be bringing in some Pyroclasms. Brother's Hood end. Okay. I played that land first. Punished. Is this gonna kill me? Do they have another song? I probably should have just killed this thing, like double spell to kill it. Yeah, because now we're just dead. That sucks. Thought I could hit. I could not hit. Do I want Torch the Tower? Maybe not. I mean, we didn't see anything that it would hit. Is this like too much burn? I feel like Kellen lines up pretty poorly against this deck. I mean, I could bring in the Witchstalker Frenzies too. We might have to do that. I don't know. This hand is super slow. This isn't much better. Hey, they have Clockwork. I think I might discard Overlord. Unfortunately. Maybe the Forge isn't great in this matchup. I'll block. Okay. Oh, no third land? Oh, wait, no, we went first, I don't know. We'll see how the Forge goes. Like, if their play is just to play this, then I feel pretty good. There's a Get Lost. A land would be nice. Land off the top. I can play Koth. Alright, I want to hit a land. Lethal Demolition.
I'm ready to fight. Mirrodin, lend me your flame.
Don't have a haste creature? Okay. Get Lost is not bad. Impact Shrimmers, that's what they're up to. I'll play Koth, actually. I don't know, Ultimate Koth. I mean, we're at a pretty healthy life total. Like, even if they have the song, like, it's not going to be that bad for us. Oh, if they drew another Get Lost, that sucks. Everybody has to read Koth. Like, what does this card do? What does this old-ass card do? Actually, I'm probably just gonna hold on to the mountains at this point, because if I ultimate next turn, I want mountains to play. Well, I guess if I ultimate, I still have the mountain, then I can start plussing again. I guess playing one more is fine. Well, okay, yeah, they could attack it with the Mirax. And then I lose the Koth if I ultimate. Kind of surprised they didn't attack it, actually. Hold on, I don't... Sometimes it, like, skips my... Actually, I could just Pyroclasm. Yeah, let's just use Pyroclasm here. I'm gonna hold on to the Lightning Strike. I guess they can make another Mirax token, that's fine. I feel like Koth should be able to wrap this game up. And we still have this forge that's just going off. Make a Mirrex token. Whenever you attack with one or more non-gnome creatures. Let's draw a card. I don't want to kill my own planeswalker.
I'll never forget the home we lost.
I could have just put the map on this, but we'll just draw a card. I mean, they're dead. All right. Well, I have a lot of burn for them. I mean, maybe Torch the Tower is okay. It does have some targets. We'll try this. P-Funk 815. I'm gonna risk it and try it. It's not what we wanted. This is a pretty slow hand. Okay. This is where I want. I mean, if I play Nemesis, it's gonna die. It would be nice to have a Forge here. Like, the Nemesis is 100% gonna die, but I guess we'll just start slogging through removal. Well, buddy, I got an answer for that. I mean, it's not really how I want to spend my turn, playing a 2-mana spell with 4 mana, but that card can definitely kill me with the hasty rats, you know? They're doing this main phase to play Gleeful Demolition. Okay. It's probably a good time for Brotherhood End. I could hold on to it longer, and that's pretty greedy. Okay, we can play Koth, or we can actually just play Big Boy Overlord here. Do you have to get lost? Sus. Very sus. What do we think about playing Appraiser? I guess if I was going to play Appraiser, I should have played it. I guess in my mind I was going to play Koth, but maybe Appraiser would have been fine if I hit like a Screaming Nemesis. Or a Forge. I do feel like this is a deck that can just like kill me out of nowhere though. There's a Demolition. And they have a Forge, okay. And then we drew a Forge. But I can't just kill them. Unless they can kill the Overlord. Alright, GG's. I feel like we kind of punted the first game against them, but nice rally back. Interesting deck. So I think we're 3-2 now. Koth has actually seemed pretty good so far. Like, Koth has been pretty decent, I think. We got an ultimate Koth one time. I guess at the very least, like, Koth is like a 4 mana, 4 damage spell. Assuming it's all mountains. I do have, what, 3 Fountain Ports in the deck. Come on, standard. Wait times for standard has been pretty long tonight. It's weird. I feel like every time I queue up for standard, it's just like immediate. Maybe it's best of 3. I'm usually playing best of 1 standard. The Corruptor. If I draw land, this hand's good. If I don't, this hand sucks. Nice. Alright, give me another land, please. Please, please, please. Land into Koth, that would be like the ideal thing to draw. I mean, I don't know if we're gonna get there. It's not looking good for the boys. I have 11 damage on my hand. I guess if I can get one more attack with the Nemesis. Oh, God. That's a way to... That's a way to deal with the Nemesis. Alright, no fourth land. It's pretty rough. They're gonna gain life here too. Let's see, just hit Mythic. While watching you play now, I can take a break, release, and watch Griffin kick ass at standard. We might be getting our ass kicked right now. I feel like we've done okay with this deck though so far. Definitely playing a deck that is a non-traditional standard deck. All right, Appraiser into Kellen. I miss Appraiser. Remember when Appraiser was just like everywhere? I feel like there was a lot of discussion on if this card is bad or not. Well, it's looking a little rough. I don't... Overlord's going to be pretty tough to deal with. I don't really think we have a way to win this game. You're not supposed to hype me up, Steve. See what happened? That might be the icing on the cake right there. I think we could probably just concede this game. I don't want them to see my Scorching Dragonfire, I guess. It doesn't matter. Alright, so I think probably the Frenzies come in. And the Scorching Shots. It actually seems like they're playing a pretty controlling build. So maybe I can take out some of the other removal. Oh, I'm going to bring in Maze Mind. Should I try the Lynx since they're playing Overlord? And it looks like they have quite a bit of non-basic lands. Maybe I don't even want Scorching Shot. Yeah, maybe hey, yeah, now that I think about it, Steve, saying the word release over relax might be there's quite the difference in that sentence. Don't be releasing to my voice over there, Steve, okay? Just out here releasing. Just busting. I actually really want that land. Damn it. Now I like really want it. But I mean I have to discard something. Maybe I should have just discarded the Tyrant. Oh god, I should have discarded the Tyrant. Land on top. Perfect.
We have the high ground.
No. Oh no! I hit the wrong. I was. Oh. Why would you give me a decline option? Like I don't want it. Son of a bitch. That sucks, man. That really sucks. I just hit decline. Just nah, no thanks. I don't want a mountain. Don't want to play a land. Do I play a forge or a tyrant? I'll play tyrant. We have Koth ultimate ready. Okay. I mean, they had to do that to not die if they just didn't have like a straight up removal spell for it. Oh my god, I just played the mountain too. God, fuck. We could have just won because I could have played the tyrant. Oh my god, bad. That usually means I just like need to go to bed. It's been a day. If that costs me the game, I'm gonna I'm gonna have to uninstall. We would never. Okay. Well, it didn't matter. I literally had the win, and I just like played sequence things so stupidly. Steve, what did you hit Mythic with? What have you been playing? Have you been playing Standard? Hey, I get to turn one Kellen. I don't think I've got to do that yet. Maybe once. This hand looks pretty good, though. This is a great hand. Timeless Reanimator. Are you playing like Rakdos Reanimate? And next question, how excited are you for Chrome Mox? I'm assuming that the opponent put in some enchantment hate after the last game. Liliana.
Those who get in my way tend to regret it. We all have things we'd rather
screwed. Don't have anything else. Okay. Well, they did bring in Terra Sunder. I mean, they definitely should. I mean, this is good. I just don't have a land to play it. Then it... I don't know. There's a land. Oh. Oh, God.
Let us march into... My army will ring bells. Death is such an effective tool. Your boldness is...
Can this... Is it only creature? Yeah. I should have scryed in my upkeep to try to hit a land.
Fine, I'll leave.
But I mean, this spell is kind of valuable. Like, being able to draw a card seems pretty good right now.
We have the high ground.
Alright, so now I can, like, lightning strike the zombie, or I can draw a card. Am I supposed to let Koth die here? They're at 19, so it's not like I'm, like, close to burning them out or at all. Maybe I can just lightning strike and then, I mean, we have another Koth to play, though. It's the thing.
Never give up.
Well, they kind of flooded, huh?
Retake this land for Phyrexia.
I guess I actually should have waited to play that mountain in case I draw a Fountain Port. Didn't matter. One, two, three, four. 1, 2. Okay, they're not close. They're a couple short from activating both cottages. I actually just think I might play this other Koth.
Shake the earth itself.
So excited. I'm probably not going to have to play against energy every second, every game. Yeah, it should make energy worse, in theory. But you're going to be playing against Belcher. Well, another mountain was a pretty poor draw. Just pretty poor draws. All we drew was mountains. Like, these three we just drew. And now our Koth is going to die. Restless Cottage is absolutely destroying me.
My resolve.
I was gonna lose my mind if this was a land. Alright. Screaming Nemesis. Okay, that's not terrible. Okay. A little series of draws there. Do you have a removal spell? They're at 22. That's a terrible thing. 25. Deadly cover up. What are they gonna get? got the Nemesis. Okay. Now you can see my amazing hand. Opponent is really flooded, but so have we. So have we. Another Koth. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. If they have another land, they can activate both. Maze Mind Tomb has been great against this Golgari deck. Now I think I want to play the Forge. Let's see if they have another, didn't they play a Terra Sunder? They did. Well, I guess if they had it, they would have used it. I mean, it would be cool to draw like a Witch Stalker's Frenzy. I need to kill these cottages. There's a Frenzy.
If you're not with me, your Mirrodin is our land.
Did you draw land? Alright, now they can activate both cottages. But they choose not to. I actually think I might have to wait for them to attack so they don't activate the other one in response, and they get to make another food token though. That's the only bad thing here. No blocks. This has been like a pretty interesting game actually. Fuck. How many more mountains do I have in my deck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's not many more mountains to go. Actually, Kellen with double strike is kind of insane if this survives. I'm gonna get to exile 2 cards. Don't kill it. Oh. We really needed that. Like, we really needed it. Ah, man, oh man. These cottages are just, like, tearing me apart. Now they have 2 Murex, too. That's pretty problematic for us. I mean, we're just... The Beanstalk's eventually gonna... Like, they're gonna find stuff, and the Beanstalk's gonna let them go off eventually. I don't really know what to draw at this point. Like, maybe another Forge. Like, I wish I had another Maze Mind Tomb. How many many Koth do we have left? We have one more. Well, at least I'm getting all the lands out of my deck, so I should be... Damn it. That's an insane draw. Alright, well, opponent has drawn very well. And we have drawn mountains. Actually, they haven't even really drawn well. It's just... We've drawn really bad. I guess I at least have a block for the cottage if I want to. Oh god. Probably not gonna win this game. Koth can take a hit. I would much rather start drawing cards because I need something. I need something to do. That's something. I don't know if I'm supposed to, like, sacrifice my Koth to kill this thing. I don't think so.
I'll never forget the hope we lost.
Like, I would have to, like, do damage with Overlord plus the Koth. That kind of sucks. I'd rather just try to find a Witch Stalker's Frenzy. Maybe they block here, though. If they block here, we can get them. Come on, block. Yes. Yes. Oh, no, don't think about it. Just do it. Don't think about it. Ah, you dick. Now we'll show them what we were up to. They're like, oh, I guess I'm glad I didn't block. I mean, they're nowhere close. Might as well just kill a token, I guess. Man, they thought about the block too. That sucks. They thought about it. They have to have like another removal spell in their hand. Alright, Koth. You got all the mountains out of my deck. Thank you. Well, not all. They're still like, what, 2 or 3? But we should be drawing gas, right? No. No. This has been a long game. Man, have they had the answers. We have like 2 mountains in our deck and we draw it. And we draw it. You gotta be kidding me. That is unlucky. There is such a small chance of drawing. What is this? I think I've had enough. Like, it's just, we're just not gonna get there. Like, they've gained too much life. They've drawn too many cards, and we've drawn too many mountains. We cannot overcome the mountain, so to say. All right. I think before we get off, I'm gonna switch up the deck and maybe run a little bit of best of 1 with it and see what happens. Like, what do I want to change for like a best of 1 version? What if we just take out Kellen, put in all the Torch to Towers, and then like some Brotherhood in? Maybe I'll cut a forge. I want lots of sweepers. All right, let's see how this deck performs in best of one. I think we're even right now, and I think we're just like 3-3 in best of three. Deck list feels kind of split between creature aggro and control. I mean, red can only be so controlling. Like, I have to have like some aggression. Mad Scientist, how you doing? Long time no see. Oh, Mad Scientist. I was thinking about you made like a comment on about adding the Mockingbird to the one deck, which I want to try, but I think the mana base is gonna suck trying to play like that many colors. But it sounds very interesting. I want to try it. What the hell? God, I needed a land so badly. No lands for me. It's a cat deck. Come on. Oh, come on. I want to find a land. Thank you. I don't think I want to trade this one. Not when I can kill it with the Overlord next turn. Simic ramp strategy. Okay. What other cards are in the Simic? Alright, this is a brick wall. I thought we were winning. Let's see what Appraiser will give us. A torch the tower. Oh god. Now they have lifelink. That's game. God, this patchwork banner. Alright, I'm dead. I mean, I don't really see us winning this. Got beat by the cat deck, and we're playing like a bunch of sweepers that are really good instead. This is what happened to Koth. Just sucks now, right? Actually, Koth has been pretty good. It's just getting to it's tough. sorry. It's probably loud as fuck. Okay, it's like Gruul aggro. Alright, we've had a nice curve. Like removal into Forge into a Koth. Like hopefully they don't play 2 creatures. Let that be it. Okay. That's good. I mean, I can Koth minus... I guess if they have another Wildfire, though, like... It's gonna die. The Koth is gonna die, but I think it's worth the risk.
The only path to victory is fight.
A Realm Breaker.
I burn with power. My voice beckons
That
to
will kill it.
all worlds.
Oof. Land is atrocious. If we don't win this one, this deck is probably going to wind up on the shelf to never be thought about ever again. Actually, it wasn't bad in best of 3. It was fine.
Stand with us.
It was fine. Talk about needing a Brotherhood end again. Like, Brotherhood end would just wreck them. But instead, I'm drawing lands.
Unbearable pain.
I guess I should have sacked it, actually, to the Fountain Port. To try to find a Brotherhood in, I guess. Alright, we'll do one more, then we'll call it a night. I mean, we played nothing. We played just 2 aggro decks in a row, right? 2 creature-based decks where, like, it seems like our deck should be pretty good against that. We're playing 3 Brotherhood End, 4 Lightning Strikes. Yeah, we have, like, a lot of burn. Like, Koth, Overlord, like, all that shit's burn, too. The Koth deck is going to get shelved. Alright. If I draw a couple lands, it's fine. This hand will be, like, phenomenal if I just hit a couple lands. That's the opposite of what I need. It's like we draw too many mountains or we just don't get enough. It's the classic Magic problem. It's just like the same like aggro deck. Alright, rip. Maybe they miss a land drop. That's what I need. I need them to miss a land drop. Oh, yes. And we have the torch to tower, so that's good. Alright, land on top puts me right back in the game. Puts me right back in it. Okay, that gives me another reroll. Maybe I get rid of Tyrant. Okay, we hit a land. Another land into Koth. That'd be cool. So this only gets a creature. Seems pretty bad when you need a land. Okay, we might just win this game from them being mana screwed. They definitely have like a burst lightning or something. Maybe even a pump spell. Now I'm wishing I had the Twin Flame Tyrant instead of the Koth. Hey, they hit. I mean, I know it comes back. It's an enduring creature, but let's just get rid of it.
Lend me your flame.
This is kind of awkward, though, with, like, Brotherhood End, Screaming Nemesis, and Fear missing out. Like, ideally, you're, like, sweeping it and then playing your threats. Maybe it's just poor deck building.
Can't give ground forever. Catch this.
Do I have a sorcery? I don't. Let's Fear of Missing Out. Put Brotherhood End. We can attack for more damage. Alright, we have to win this game, right? Just have to. Good Koth. Koth is doing some work.
You're not with me. Retake this land from Phyrexia.
I actually really like playing this deck. It's like, I don't know, something about it is satisfying. I think I just like Koth a lot. All right, we finally got one. Let's do one more. I'm gonna do one more and call it a night. Win or lose. We'll do one more. Yeah, why not? Good old Dimmer. Don't have a counter, don't have a counter, don't have a counter. Negate. I guess I could have played Screaming Nemesis if I wanted to play around like a different counterspell. That is a turn 3 annex, and it's gonna be bad. I mean, potentially they could just kill themselves with the annex. Left it on top. What are the chances of this resolving? Or surviving? We'll say resolving, because it looks like they have a counter. Okay. I mean, they can get this thing up. I can kill it though. Oh, they played a tap land, so I guess not. I can kill that. The only problem now is, though, is like... well, I guess if they just make the demon... Yeah, I don't have the juice to kill another one. Hold on. Alright, we're still gonna lose the life. Oh no, don't have a counter for this. They have negate. Oh, negate's gonna suck. Bargain can hit an enchantment, which is so terrible for us, but I think I I think I have to. Of course there's a mountain on top. Alright, we're all in. We're all in on them killing themselves. Actually, they just have to activate that, and they won't lose the life. I'll just lose too, right? I don't think we can, I don't think we can beat this. we can't beat the counter spells either. Alright, well, Koth, yeah, it's a deck, and I think it's not that great, to be honest with you. I think, yeah, I don't know. I think in some matchups it could be really good. Like the Forge is pretty hard for some decks to deal with, and then, I mean, ideally you're going like removal spell into removal spell or fear into like a Forge, and then if you like stumble though, it's like so terrible. Like it's like standard, man. It's like you can't. You miss one turn or like miss one land drop, you're just dead. Think back to Fable being legal in standard. Oh yeah, Fable would just be so great in this deck. It would be so fantastic. It's a fun deck, though. I think this deck's fun. I like Koth a lot. But I just don't know if it has a home or will ever have a home. We'll see. We'll see what Ether Drift does. All right. We're going to go to bed. Appreciate y'all watching. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see y'all tomorrow.